If you're looking for a great cast iron pizza, you stopped at the right channel. I'm Cooking with Bob. I've been cooking in cast iron for 50 years. And I'm going to show you why cast iron's the way to go when you're making a pizza. So let's get started. So I'm going easy today. I make my own dough many times, but this Pizza Buddy pizza dough is available in the refrigerated section over there at Walmart. So we're going to give it a go. It's supposed to be pretty good dough. So it tells you on the package to pull this out of here, cut this top off, turn it inside out to get it out. And then it tells you to put it on a floured surface and make it into a ball. We're not going to do all that. We're just going to cut it open like that. Now it does say to turn this inside out and it's easier to get out of here, so let's see what happens. So the first step, get yourself some olive oil. Put her in here. A lot. I'm talking a good bit. You want that to be sizzling when they're all said and done. Now you can kind of move this around. And because that's going to be riding up on the edge a little bit, get yourself a little paper towel or something. Get some oil. Just rub this upper edge. Get her a little oiled up on the edge. And that's just olive oil, nothing fancy. So now that we got that oiled, let's see if we can get this dough out of this package. You know how some of these things are, they never quite work the way you think they're going to. But it's actually coming out of there. So we'll just work that dough loose a little bit at a time. There it goes, starting to. You know what probably worked better? Just slice that down the side. What was that? That was a piece of the bag. We don't want that. I think what we can do is just get this out of the bag. This is a lot of fun. It actually is coming out of there pretty decent. Yeah, it's coming out pretty clean. Just keep working it around. It'll come out there. It's really not that gooey, actually. I thought it would be more sticky than it is. There, so we got it. So what I typically do if I'm making my own dough, I just get the tips of my fingers a little oily. Now if you want, on this particular point, you can put some garlic in there, which I think I'm going to do. Just put a little bit of granulated garlic in the bottom of there. Give that crust a little flavor. Italian seasoning if you want something on the bottom a little bit. That's it, just stick her in there. Have these fingertips and just press it out to the edges. With that olive oil, it should expand out okay. Now you can work it up so you get like a little bit of a crust around the edge if that's the way you like it. This looks like it's going to be pretty good dough for this. And if you're in a hurry and you don't want to mess around making your own, been looking for some kind of dough that I can use for a quick dinner without having to get all the ingredients out and letting it rise. And this might just be the one. I think we got it pretty decent. Try to get it up around the edge a little bit. Now there's two ways you can do cast iron pizza. You can preheat this on the stove and get it hot ahead of time. Or my personal preference, bake the pizza till the pizza's done. If the crust isn't to your liking, you want a little bit crisp, then put it on the stove top at the end. So I always think that's a better route to go, but you can do it either way. They both work fine. All right, I like what I'm seeing. So I just got some pre-made sauce here. Put a few dabs of that on there. About 4 dabs ought to do it. Just turn that around. And then we got probably about 1.5 cups of fresh shredded mozzarella cheese. Gotta have cheese. Everybody likes cheese on their pizza usually. Looks pretty good. Get yourself some pepperonis. Of course, you can put any kind of ingredients on here that you want. I just had some pepperoni and cheese and thought that sounded good. Probably add a few hot pepper rings at the end. But you can put whatever you like. Obviously, you want some sausage, ham, peppers, onions. You can put anything you want. And that's it. That's how quick it was. What did that take me? 3 or 4 minutes. And then we might as well use the rest of the cheese up. We'll stick her in the oven. I always go on the very bottom shelf. Just start out with. Probably going to take close to 15 minutes is my guess. So let's set the timer for 15 minutes. And then we'll come back, take a look at it. If the bottom's getting done, the top's not, I just move it up a rack. That's all I do when I bake anything, basically, but especially pizza. We'll be right back. So we got about 8 minutes left. Let's take a quick peek. Oh, it's bubbling and boiling in there. I see it. Look at that. We got some juices coming around with that oil. That's looking pretty fine, I'm just saying. We'll just give her the spin and put her back in there. I think we leave it on the bottom. We're probably going to be okay. So we took a look at that, and that's what that cast iron skillet does for you. It gets super hot, and that olive oil's in the bottom. It's bubbling. It's going to get that bottom nice and crispy. That top's going to get cooked evenly. It's going to be delicious. Cast iron pizza. Kind of deep dish in this case. We only got a few more minutes and we'll have a bite. So we've been in there 15 minutes. We're down the last few seconds. So let's take a look and see what this pizza looks like. And there's that obnoxious timer going off. Let's turn that off. Let's take a quick look at this thing. I think it looks pretty good, actually. Take a look. Yeah, I think the bottom's fine. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to move it up on the upper shelf here. Let her go a couple more minutes. Just get that top a little more done. And I think we'll be good to go. So I like the way that thing looked. It looked really good. Just need a little bit more crunch on the top. We'll keep an eye on it. Probably 2 more minutes. I think we'll be ready to go. So I went 2 more minutes on the upper shelf in the oven, and we're done with the timer. It's going to go off right exactly now. Turn that off, and let's grab her out of here, put her on the stove, and take a good look. I think that's looking mighty fine. Let's see what we look like here. Yeah, we got a little cheese stuck to the edge there. Let me get this loosened up and show you what it looks like. Look at that. Nice and crisp. I don't think we need to do anything else. We'll just let this sit here in this cast iron skillet a minute. Get a little bit cooled down, and we'll put it on a serving tray, and we'll slice that baby up and take a bite. See what it tastes like. Got a little golden on the top with the cheese just starting to melt and puffed up nice. This is like one of them big, thick pan pizzas in a pan, cast iron pan. All right, so this thing's been sitting here a few minutes. I'm guessing it should just pop right out of there. Yes, it will. Look at that. I just move it over there because I don't want to take a chance of scratching my seasoning on the cast iron skillet. Got a wee little bit of cheese that's stuck. That'll come right off of there. Matter of fact, you get it right now, you won't have any cleanup problems. Just knock her off of there. This metal's not hurting a dang thing. If you just knock it off right now. Let's give her a little cut, see what she looks like. I'm thinking right down here. Oh, yes, that looks really good. I like what that looks like. Got lots of cheese on there. I did grab me a few hot banana pepper slices, put on my piece. Let's just put a piece on the plate here and give you a good look at it. Look at that. Oh, nice, crisp. Let's take a little bite. That is perfect. Quick, easy, store-bought dough, fully cooked, crunchy on the bottom. Everything's cooked all the way through. Absolutely delicious. Pretty quick, easy meal. You get a few of them going on, have your kids, you know, put their ingredients that they want to put on there, have a little pizza night, do it quick and easy in your cast iron skillet, and it's going to turn out delicious. So bust it out, do a little baking in this case, and just keep cooking.